Yes, and ladies and gentlemen, I am Harsha Plays, and welcome back to another wonderful episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Stick around because the story is unfolding. We are now heading to meet with Natty. She is, I believe, outside in the courtyard, and she wants to talk to us. And then we'll have to go meet with Poppy in the Dark Forest, and then as well to go talk to Professor Fig or the portrait for the third trial, which probably is going to take a long time, so I'll probably just do these two character quests, as I like to be called, and then we'll start with the main quest and see what happens. I'm not too fond of the trials, to be honest, because they're kind of boring. It's like, go here, do this, you know, move this, move that. So it's kind of very boring. So, a Christmas tree. Can I
Revelio.
get it? Any secrets? No. Let's hoping to find like maybe just perhaps a scroll. I haven't even looked here, so there should be one here, right? Oh, not even. Huh. Who knew?
Lumos.
I see nothing. Okay. Probably sure I could have just fast traveled to her, but it said outside, so. Oh, speak with Natty outside of Hogsmeade. Okay. Well, I didn't read that properly. I read Hogwarts. That's okay, we get to travel a bit, you know. It's not that far. Oh, hello. I can quickly do you.
Knowing the meat, he's likely studied here.
Can we interact with it?
Revelio.
I mean, it's dark.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
What do you mean when's the sun's down, bro? Where is the sun? I'll create the sun.
Confringo.
No?
Bombarda.
No?
Defindo.
No? No sun? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna run. Just a bit. Just want to do this before moving on. I mean, we're right here. All right. Hello, chicken.
Levioso.
Why did you cross the road? Why did you cross the road? Tell me. Nah, he's not telling me. Oh well. Okay, you know what? Screw this. I'm not gonna wait here any longer. I'm gonna get the show on the road.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
I feel this game has very limited dialogue. I have to wait until it's day. Oh, come on.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
To Hollow? Okay. Holy shit, yeah, let's do this, Onai.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Can't we just, you know...
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely
on
on
Hollow?
you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
How about no? How about I don't
Hopefully
do that?
by the time
anyways.
you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Revelio.
The only all-wizarding village in Britain, Hogsmeade, has been a favorite haunt of Hogwarts students. 3rd years and up centuries. Oh yeah, only 3rd years are allowed to go to Hogsmeade. 1st and 2nd years are not. Hogsmeade, welcome back. Dark wizards coming through.
Aloha Mora.
I'm sure there will be secrets in here as well, so let's just look. I feel kind of sad we haven't moved forward with Sebastian's sisters trying to cure her at all.
Revelio.
For like a few episodes now. It's been just deathly quiet. Which I hope is not basically foreshadowing. There's a skull, goddammit. It's actually foreshadowing that Anne will die. Now, I do believe, I strongly believe, that in order for us to use the charm we picked up, it will require sacrifice. And I think that ominous is gonna be said sacrifice. If I can make a choice, it's gonna be ominous. I'll sacrifice myself.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby. Oh yeah. Oh, Mrs. Rabe.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Talk to me.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Why haven't you just reported him from the start to the authorities from the Ministry of Magic, and you would have had no problem or no grievance to have? Anyways.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Harlow is
Are
a
you
very
sure
good
the
witch
note
to
means
guess.
that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
It sounds to me that Isco is working with
Thank you, Mrs.
Harlow,
Rabe.
and this is a
Knowing the
setup.
lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
You're entrusting a note that will put the child in danger and then tell him not to put yourself in danger. Like, I mean, hello? Whatever. Mrs. Rabe, we do hope you'll reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We're giving you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Basically, it's between us if you understand our meaning. There's no knife indentation on this note. Nothing. Not a single T anywhere. So, you know, either Hogwarts, the creators, were very lazy, or didn't consider that I would like a knife indentation on this note, little tail cut somewhere, you know, or this is fake and she's setting me
Some
up.
evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
I do
Now,
hope
to
it
find
is.
Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
I hope your husband is in a ditch, face down somewhere. That's what I hope for. That's what I wish for. Chill. Chill, magic door. Up there. Where are you going in such a hurry?
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Agabus Filbert. Let me guess. Someone has taken about you as well, right?
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
But now you will tell me.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified,
Neanderthals.
and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Why don't I just go?
Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
We're on the
Go
right
to
track.
Harlow and be
I want
like,
to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
you know, end his life, take away the extortion. Like, honestly, I've done Crucio. I've done, why I always forget the name of the shitty spell. I've done Imperio. I'm as dark as they get.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrax.
And soon,
I should check there.
I will learn the killing curse and then just
Please
kill
tell me you
everyone.
didn't take it, but perhaps it's been...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came
Lord
into the
Voldemort?
shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Sounds to me like Harlow is just a thug. Thank you for talking to me.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
If I happen upon
Hurry
it,
off before Mr. Hill returns.
I will.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends.
Get
I
it,
want to
girl.
find Natty.
Do it. That moonwalk. Damn, she's good. Look at that. Moonwalk. Yeah, moonwalk. Get it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's better than Michael Jackson. I think Michael Jackson learned from her. Yeah, get it, girl. Yeah, work it. You done? I'm sorry. Let me see if I can
Compulso!
push her. No, can't even push her. Anyways. The game is extremely buggy this time that I launched it. So when I launched into the game, I was standing in the second floor corridor of the main hall in Hogwarts, and I could see the entire first floor underneath. There was no flooring between it. So yeah, you know. Once you start peeling away the beauty of the game, you see the underworkings and the absolute disasters of what this game is, you know. And it runs like crap as well, so you know, I terribly,
It's not like Natty to be late.
terribly feel sorry
She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
for any person that has a mid to low range graphics card that wants to play this game, because you know you're gonna struggle. You know, you either have to play the game at the lowest settings and barely get 60, or you have to play at medium settings or low settings with some you know, some candy for the eye at 30 frames. What's happening? The music changed. Something's happening. Natty, did she die?
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Is she lying in a ditch?
Revelio.
It's her. Natty's on my wand.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Does she transform?
Lumos.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
You wanna fucking die, man? You wanna go, bro? Yeah, I fucking thought so. I would disappear through a wall as well.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way.
Why not? I finally get to kill some Ashwinders. It's been a long day.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Yeah, there is. It's called Accio.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Should I just pull these?
Accio.
as much as I can?
A hidden door.
That would have been obvious, I guess.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio.
She dropped the school uniform, so she probably transformed into a deer. Or a... What did the mother call her?
better be sure
Gazelle,
I'm not
which is
seen.
an African... That's actually a South African. Or maybe an African animal. We have gazelles here. Maybe it's not even African, maybe it's
Lumos.
internationally available.
Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Imperial. Defender. Crucial.
I promise you, none of you will survive this.
Defender.
I knew you were still hanging about.
You're gonna fight, sir?
You reach that?
Confringo. Bombarda. Defender.
Expulso!
Crucial.
That guy's strong.
That's just the beginning.
Bombarda. Defender. Confringo.
I know he's still alive. Fine with it. I should have...
Death from above!
No,
Bombarda.
death from in front. Is this potions? Yeah, this is a potion, man. We find them inventory space. I should go sell things though.
Confringo. Defender.
Say again what you were saying?
Bombarda. I hope you have your affairs.
You hope I have my... That's really nice. That is so considerate of you. Hope that I have my affairs.
Bombarda. Confringo.
We just cancel out each other's ones.
Expulso! Quite conductive, aren't we?
Confringo.
Expulso!
Protego.
Hardly felt it.
Hardly felt what, bro? You're dead.
Revelio.
You literally just died. And you... I hardly felt it. Holy shit, look at that fist. I don't mean to... Ah, you could have snooped. I could have probably just got in here, snooped. Wouldn't have to fought anybody. Huh. Should have done that from the start. What you're saying? There's a lot of treasures here. I don't want to miss any treasures because I can. My dear Otto, I've read your last letter over and over, and I'm certain to read it again each hour we are able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I'm not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at you wanting to wait until you are more settled, my love, and I know that you are doing all you can to ensure that you have the situation and within your grasps. Please allow me to say that these past few months of being unable to share publicly the feelings which exalt me to the utmost pinnacle of happiness have been an existential challenge indeed, and now I am off to read your letter once more. Your affectionately, Rosie. Okay, well, I found your letter.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie.
Let's find it.
He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
But I could blackmail him for some money. Okay. We'll blackmail him, why not? Evil is as evil does. Do not question
Revelio.
me. Peasants.
Depulso. Accio.
Wow.
Bombarda.
Really? It's stuck.
Confringo.
God damn it.
Depulso.
Thank you. Stupid gloves, man. I did all that trouble for stupid gloves. I'm disappointed. Severely. So I should go make more maxima potions. Yeah, I'm not gonna take the slow way to do this. Hell no.
Revelio.
Let's see, is there any more? Yeah, there's a few more things. You are as dear to me as an augury whose voice foretells the coming rain. You are as loved by me as a crop could be, whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a spell over my heart I wanted to not undone. You have charmed me for the very start. You have always been the one. Dulcibella Filbert. It's
the book of poems that was taken from Maximus Filbert.
Yeah, Filbert's wife.
He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Mooncarved statue, that's so cute. I will put that with my mooncarvies. Sorry, every time I talk about my pets or my loved ones, I get a bit teary-eyed. No, I'm kidding. Let's go. I just want to find all the things. I don't want to leave anything behind. So what are we still missing? I think at this point we still need just to find the human. Yeah, so I think that's basically it.
Natty must be here somewhere.
Where is Natty? Give me a Natty or Nai.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
Okay, Mr. Rabe.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you.
Quite lovely.
You all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I did.
These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Use my one.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio.
Where might it be? In a hidden chamber beneath me. Okay.
My wand is somewhere in this room. I can tell.
In this room, brother. Brother. Okay, hold on.
Confringo.
Well, something happened.
Revelio.
Wait, hold on. Something did happen. I heard it. Oh, a chest appeared.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
So I set a fireplace on fire because I'm crazy, and then the magic box appears behind me. Wow, how fantastic. How wonderful.
Mr. Rabe's wand.
It's your Rabe's wand.
He'll be glad to have this
Here you
back.
go. Take it. Take your wand. You silly man.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
I love curses. But you're right. When you're right, you're right. Get Natty out of there, bruh. Oh. You want your wand back, Natty?
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
You want your wand back? No? Okay. Oh, Hollow, I know you're coming for me. Let us put up your dukes. Let's get to it. Hit me with your best shot. No, I guess we're not getting into a fight. Oh shit, it's so dark, man. I can't even see what I'm doing.
Lumos.
Wait, hold on. But the doors. Ah, okay. I thought this is a wall. I swear to God, I thought that was a wall. He said we will have to fight, but you know.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once.
This isn't some freaking true crime detective series, Onai. What do you think is gonna happen when we Dr.
Lumos.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher.
She's probably in leagues with
thank
him, man.
goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Yeah.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Okay, the authorities hasn't been much help.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
You are useless.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
No, I doubt we will. I'm pretty positive that we won't be speaking. P.S. Pemberton, who the hell are you? From the days of P.S. Pemberton and Hogsmeade, I don't know what you think you're doing, but I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The demigod statues and the moons contained therein were places they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others. Why do you look like the moon person? I think I know where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Okay, yeah, we need to find the Snidgets so I can start milking them for currencies.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own station. He knows something about those demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently.
I could go talk to him right now.
Perhaps I shall pay him a visit.
I don't want to talk to him. I'm gonna get out of Hogsmeade, fly to Poppy, do her in the forest. I mean, help her in the forest. Oh, what's that? Just like is he just wonders? No, they're wolves. Waste of time. I literally one-shot wolves at this point, so you know. Through the open gate.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to
There's
do?
an open door. Oh god damn it, I hate this place.
Stop right there, or I'll make you stop.
Make me! Have you made me yet? No, I don't think so. Stupid woman. Sup?
I can do this. I can do
Yes, you
this.
can do-
They will want to help.
Yes, yes, yes.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
It's an ambush, isn't it?
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
Centaurs are known to be wise. Centaurs don't know any more than the rest of us. Yeah, that kind of stupid.
I hope they can tell we're sincere, but Poppy, centaurs are just centaurs. They can't read your mind any better than I could.
Perhaps you're right. It's just... Never mind.
What is it?
She has a,
It's
she has a,
nothing,
she has a
truly.
beast kink, I'm sure.
We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig's asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
I'll be what? I'll be fun. Wow.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
You really think that you're...
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You really think your bows...
You forget your place, old
arrows.
fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Brother, I will kill you in a second. Instant. Don't mess with me, piece of shit.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Okay, cool. Fantastic.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight? but to a moonstone.
I've collected many of those.
What do moonstones have to do with snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't a moonstone common? I trust him. Gentles know things.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
Is that it? He said...
I'll let you know what I find.
How boring. You know, it's kind of funny how stupid I am. So at one point I say Centaurs don't know much more than we do, and then I'm like, oh, Centaurs know much more things. No, I'm blasphemous. I'm contradicting my own decisions and thoughts. The sky is the limit. Speak with Mother Rays. Talk to P.S. Pemberton. Yeah. Okay. We'll get to the main quest after this one, I promise. Just take the broom, bruh. Oh, holy crap. I think I can go. Ah, I can go over this. Interesting. Now it's gonna stop me, right? Still not? Oh my god, I'm so high. Up, 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 and away we go. There we go. That's the limit. That's how high. That's high as we can go. Doesn't matter. So stupid that you can't go with in here with your broom. Okay. Well. Okay. No problem. I'll just be trapped here forever.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogwarts?
I bet it does. You know, Hogsmeade isn't all that cozy. There's a lot of happening. What the hell? Celebrating Satanism here. Hey, kitty, kitty. Too busy to scratch you now. I'm sorry. The animation's the same every time, so I thought maybe it would be different sometimes.
Those statues took time.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
I found them intriguing.
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
Yeah, of course I am.
I am. At the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah. Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Isn't this guy just a most wonderful person?
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
You're no better than Mr. Moon.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Doubtful. Talk to Mr. Gladwin Moon. I mean, we could quickly go talk to him. I will not retaliate, of course. You know, that's just childish bullying of each other, and we'll go do that chamber thing right now. I still don't know how to open these celestial doors, though. I haven't found a way. I haven't even cared to Google the fact just yet because I'm not too interested.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known.
Pigtails Piers.
Pigtails Piers.
Wow.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
I might have just made the situation worse. Whoops. Well, you know, once a bully, always a bully, I guess. You know, but don't worry about bullies. Bullies are just stupid children that their parents don't give a shit about. So take their frustration out on you. So their life will always be better than theirs.
Welcome back.
Are you done? Have you said everything for the third trial?
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose.
Why would you build something like that?
Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
It's the Owlery.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Oh damn, how am I gonna do this? But finally I get access to his office, so...
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Perhaps Mr. Fig will know what to do. Yeah, where's Fig's office? I don't know. Let's just get out of here so that we can track
Handy resource indeed.
quests. Oh shit, yeah, it's not gonna load. I thought it was gonna load as soon as I walked out of that. I don't know why. But now it will. Unfortunately. So, Professor Fig, I think... No, I'm not that far. Well, I was very close, but not anymore now, so... Eesh, this castle. How the students don't get lost is beyond me, honestly.
Revelio.
Oh yeah, I learned about his wife. I haven't even told him yet.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
God, yes.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Oh, yeah. I just want to get to hear his voice a bit more.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
I can't do any magic. It sucks.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I will decide.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Oh my god. Yes.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
This is the best shit in this game for a very long time.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, Sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah, that's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Oh my god, he's enjoying this too much. Let me scratch the cat. Your fur is so soft, cat. On your way, cat. I can't do his voice. I wish I could do his voice. Oh my god, I wish I could do his voice. I would be the most popular YouTuber.
Oh, there's one for my diary.
Can't even do a video. Can't do any magic. That's Professor Black even.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
I want to speak to everyone. I just.
Headmaster, here. What could you want?
I want to make trouble. Just want to make trouble. That's what I would hope. Oh no, Mr. Ominous.
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Oh my god.
Something is very wrong.
You, let me speak to you. It popped up. Give me. I want to make trouble for everyone.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment?
Very well.
Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
I'll even give you the parchment to write it on.
What did we do to deserve
legendary
You call
status?
that a shine on those boots? Do better.
What did he say? What are you doing? What are you celebrating at? It's oh okay. Can I intervene here? Hey you, calm down. I'm Professor Black of the Black family. One of my descendants one day will be dead. Does she react to Professor Black? Nope. She doesn't care about me. She only cares about Rupert. Oh, Rupert Weasley.
There isn't too much information if you ask me.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
Well, they're as good as invisible to me, sir. Rotten little extortionist holding my diary hostage.
What was that, Broom?
Nothing, sir.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Extortionist.
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Yeah, it's a POLLYJUICE potion, probably. Not sure. I hope that I can meet Sebastian. That would be nice. Oh, Sebastian.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all.
Sebastian.
Move aside.
Professor, a word, please.
Oh my god.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Oh. A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
Yep. Especially
that ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Especially if it's two different professors.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the noble banners of Gryffindor. I shall be taking no questions at this time, or ever. Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's to do with strength, it's to do with family reign, it's to do with purity of blood.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Can I give this guy a piece of sock? Oh no, shit, hold on.
The Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Is this out of sight? Up here, okay.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked.
After all the shit I've just caused.
Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
All the shit I just caused. I'm surprised that Professor Black isn't reefing at the mouth. Like, oh my god, I can't believe you just...
Revelio.
Here we go. Ben John de Lantern serves the spot from which the great head mistress and headmaster of Hogwarts, all as well as Professor Black addresses school, as well as Professor Black, so he's not included in the greats. Okay, so we can actually just take the stairs. Is this where I'm going? No, I want the Great Hall. No, the Grand Sangus. Pretty rude. They can just, you know, fast travel there. I'm not gonna run. No point to it, of course.
Said that
Jesus.
Travel broadens the mind.
Yes, it always broadens the mind, whatever. I'm sad I didn't meet with Sebastian as well. I want to give him a earful. Ah, but it's fine. Maybe if I wandered a bit, I could have found him. Up, and oh, hold on.
Revelio.
I never opened this because it's level 3. Yeah, there we go.
Alohomora.
Hello, whose room could this be? Probably Professor Black's. This is right next to or beneath his office, so there we go. Traveling. Flame. Fruit. Hi, ma'am. A lot of women in here. Dear darling sister, delighted to receive your recent owl. Sounds as if you are, as usual, rising challenge presented by not only the students but also a certain headmaster. Your patience knows no bounds. Speaking of patience, thank you for all that you've done for Gareth. Your instincts are sharp indeed. A delicate balance of discipline and creative encouragement is all he needs, I confess. I'm glad that he felt that his fellow students have replaced his own family when it comes to trying out his latest brews. Marvelous how he spends it. You're the first lucky ones. Never mentions the possibility of untoward reactions. Okay, so this is for Professor Weasley, and it's obviously that idiot's mother, and Professor Weasley's her sister. Okay. I tried picking this up. Ah, that's a wiggle win potion. Okay, perfect.
Revelio.
There's a big ass treasure up here. Holy shit, I want it. I want it. I want it. I need it, but I can't get into that door because it's locked behind this shit again. Open. It needs a key. Where the hell do I get the key?
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
I am Fitzgerald Trial.
Toujours pure.
Toujours pure. Oh, please don't tell me. Okay, I thought I have to fast travel into this place.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
Well, I mean, Rupert, you're only what?
Alohomora.
16 years old? No? Yeah, 16. You could start a family of yours own, you know? And then make sure it's another pure-blooded wizard. Have a pure-blooded family. And then tell people your motto. Okay, so this is Professor. Dear Phineas, the children have been asking about your return, but Belvina in particular chooses to do such each day. At breakfast and is engulfed in a sulk when I remind her that you are ensuring the quality of her future education. Sirius Black, there we go, and Phineas Black rarely send me an owl, although when they do, they never mention you. I'm certain they are proud of you and all that you're doing for Hogwarts. Having one's father as a headmaster is a tremendous honor. Merlin help me. Cygnus is now crawling and follows Arcturus about like an unwelcome shadow. Arcturus is begging for an invisibility potion, and frankly I can't blame him. I'd be tempted to brew one if it weren't for the internal sniveling that Cygnus would regale me with. Perhaps we shall see you during the next school holiday, but please don't feel any obligation. We can manage. Ursula Black. Sirius Black is mentioned, yeah, and Phineas, of course. Huh. But not Regulus Black. There's a lot of treasures in here. Holy damn. Holy camole.
Revelio.
Holy patrolly. Hold on. Okay, no, there's no. I was thinking there might be like a note in here or something. Yeah.
Alohomora.
Okay, there's a new one place. Hello, Hamora. Hello, Fedora. Oh, damn.
Revelio.
Oh, where am I going? Oh, yeah. Another lock. Okay, so you could come up here if you had level 2. Right, but if he didn't do effort in finding level 3, he would have been trapped. How wonderful. A wonderbar. Wunderbar. There we go. What may Patel will we find in here? More stairs. Oh my god, how many stairs does this place have?
Revelio.
Any field guides? No. Interact. Money. Loads of notes. He kind of likes critters and shit, I guess. Professor Black, regarding a letter dated to the 20th of September, I shall not reconsider the admissions process at Hogwarts. Regards, Ferris Bevan, Minister of Magic, London. 20th of September, that's when I started. I shall not reconsider the admissions process. Okay. He didn't want me to come. Huh. Oh, why though? What have I done to him?
Revelio.
Oh, what a nice look. Honestly, what a nice look, man. You can see everything. That's impressive. Okay, well, he's standing here. I was thinking maybe a field guide or some shit, but nah, nothing. It's kind of sad how you get up there because you have to walk outside, then go through a door, and then go through another door. There we go.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
Very well.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio.
The note book, yeah. No, let's read this at least. No, I want to read the note, please. Rupert. Rupert. I can't read that. No. Recipe. Receipt. Hair tonic, mustache wax, Bunderman pomade, comb pull handled, back scratcher gold handled, doxycide paid in very small part, remainder to be billed to the ministry. This guy's a dick. He's an absolute dick. And a nuisance. Okay, so up there, right?
Revelio.
There's still nothing down here. I'm looking my ass off with these things, man.
That must be the pedestal.
See, there's a note there, but I can't read this note. It's... Oh my god, stop taking the coffee, you monkey. No, I can't read it. Oh well, missed opportunity. Huh. Wow. Hopefully this trial is a bit better, but different.
Where am I?
I'm in a book.
Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Okay.
You must move swiftly and cautiously. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I asked for deference. I didn't expect this. And I can't fight them, yes? Of course, I need to sneak up. Oh, I don't like this. When games do this, and this is a forced situation,
I should have run when I could.
Then I don't like the game anymore.
No chance. Come on, Neve.
Developers, please.
I need to time this just right.
Sneaking parts in games aren't fun. It has never been fun. Whatever, I'm probably gone, so it's fine.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Oh no, you don't see me. Don't worry, you don't see me. Staircase straight ahead. But yet we're down in the freaking riverway or whatever you want to call this. I'm pretty sure I could take them all down if I wanted to. You know, if I could, if I was allowed.
How could this happen? A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Perhaps they won't be able to find me up there. Please just let me kill them. I mean, it's not that much to ask for, is it? We can sprint at least, so there's that.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Why does he keep stop? Okay.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
I mean, they're technically blind, bro. Sprint. I would like to sprint, please. Shit makes me feel sick having to do this. Now let me guess, he's gonna summon more?
Nothing this way, but more danger. Must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
How ridiculous.
Now's my chance.
Stupid, bros. Honestly. Whatever, I'm just gonna push forward.
That's the way forward.
What was the point of this now? Like, what was the point of this trial now? Sneaky, mysterious cloak. Invisibility cloak?
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Oh yeah, so my disillusionment charm wasn't good enough, right?
They can't see me at all. I can get closer.
Is this the tale of Beetle and Bod? Where
this is the way forward.
You avoided death with the cloak?
Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
Keep the cloak, bro. Can someone give this woman a pass?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
It's the other wand. Oh my god. Let me just keep it, please. Holy moly, this is gonna be fantastic. Rupert, you do not know yet what you wield. Well, let's do this, shall we? I have no spells. There we go, there they come.
Depulso! Defender! Descendo!
Oh, okay. As soon as you're ready, game.
Depulso!
Hello?
Depulso! Bombarda!
I did do that. Didn't work the first time. I mean, I'm pretty sure these deaf soldiers or whatever they call it. Pretty easy to kill, man. I like that would have been a very nice DLC or just a very nice quest to do. Is to find the Elder One and use it. When you can find the Elder One, I think that would have been the most fantastic thing ever. Like literally, the whole game's motto is "Live the unwritten, live the unwritten, blah 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 blah, live the unwritten."
Potato.
Right.
Descendo. Repulsor. Bombarder. Stupid. Stupid. Bombarder. Stupid. Bombarder. Repulsor. Descendo. Defender. Protego.
So basically what I'm getting at is that there is no anything written in any books that would indicate who had the one at this point in time, right? So that would stipulate that the creators could have done whatever they want to. Because all we know is that Lawanda's brother and then well obviously some of those got the wand. Before that, we don't know. No, and we are before that. Actually, we're not, because think about it. Harry Potter's time frame, let's just do a big head moment here, was in the 1990s, right? That's when it paid off. That's when the first movie came out as well. Albus Dumbledore was more than 150 years old. So 1950, he was born in 1850, so he should have attended Hogwarts in the 1960s. So Albus should have the old Elder Wand by now. Albus is old. Extremely old. Bro, I don't mind kicking your ass.
Bombarder. Descendo. Depulso. Descendo. Depulso.
Try the dodge, huh?
Bombarder. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarder. Depulso. Descendo. Protego. Bombarder. Depulso. Descendo. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarder. Depulso. Descendo. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarder.
Okay, let's get serious about this, shall we? Oh, I was trying to take a potion. Not tools. Okay, no.
Bombarder. Depulso.
Back as well.
Defender. Descendo. Bombarder. Protego. Stupid one.
Sorry, I'm pretty struggling with my controls at the moment. Don't know why.
Bombarder. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarder.
Come on, Dev. Fight me. Silly bitch.
Bombarder.
Ah, free troll, huh?
Bombarder. Protego. Stupid. Depulso. Descendo. Stupid. Bombarder. Descendo. Depulso. Bombarder. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarder. Descendo. Depulso.
It's very close to dodging that one.
Bombarda. Descendo. Defender. Depulso. Dagger. Bombarda. Depulso.
This. Oh my god, no.
Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Dagger. Defender.
There we go. 2 in 1. 2 birds, 1 stone. That's actually a very good combo and very powerful. So I push you back and into the air, and then I just drop you as well. I love it. I love the combinations. I love this other one as well. Man, I wish I could keep it. Hopefully you can keep it, you know. But I doubt you would be able to, because the creators wouldn't give you such a boon in this game.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
That is the stone to revive the dead. So this is literally the Deathly Hallows. I'm playing the Deathly Hallows. Holy shit. I remember the stone being much smaller. Who am I gonna bring back?
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it...
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear sweet.
We won't be the same without her.
Fitzgerald.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Then why give me this type of trial? Ah, there's the end. Witness now Fitzgerald's memory.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Why wouldn't you want to eliminate darkness? I would want to create darkness, chaos.
Remember
destruction,
that
suffering.
as you witness my memory.
I don't remember shit, woman. They probably saw the darkness in Fiona, Siona, whatever her name was. I mean, that was the beginning of this trial was really boring. I hate sneaking. I just absolutely hate it when developers think, oh, let's put a sneaking part in the game. Yes, oh my god, it's just wonderful. It's horrible. It is horrible. I hate it. I absolutely hate sneaking. What? Where's the other one? No, use the other one, brother. But the rest of it was pretty fun, you know, fighting all those demons and ghosts and deaths.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Yeah, evil bitch. Yep. So that's what you meant, that even if you know that there's evil, you shouldn't necessarily extinguish it. And somehow, some way, I'm in the same old place that I usually am. Well, at least this one's
Revelio.
knocked down all 4 sigils, so you know. That was, yep. So my suspicions and my retort is becoming more and more clear. I think that Isadora was evil, and she probably killed all 4 professors. Ah.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
That's disturbing.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
Oh my god,
I can
don't
assure you,
judge me.
Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
Oh, come on.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Oh. The Hallowed Hero. There we go. Okay, we'll stop this here. It's been a very long episode, so you're not sure how many people I would have witnessed it until now. I didn't mean to take that long to do the side quest, but you know, time really does fly when having fun and all that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please do leave a like. Do subscribe if you're not subscribed. As always, help out the channel. I would greatly or immensely appreciate it. If you want to, you can express your freedom of speech in the comment section down below. Do remember to tune into the next episode. The story really is unfolding. I want to see what happened between these professors and also obviously Isadora, because again, as I mentioned, if you look here, all of them are exactly the same age as they were, sorry, as they were in their memory. So that possibly leads me to believe that they were killed or passed away in some mysterious way not long after they created this pensives and this mystery chamber room and all this nonsense. So yeah, we'll find it out hopefully in the next episode. I'll check in then. Bye bye.